So, in this part of TOEIC Speaking, you'll have to express your opinion about a topic. Now, before we get to it, make sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button for more TOEIC videos. So, here you can see the instructions. It's simple. You have directions. You're reminded that you have 30 seconds to prepare and then 60 seconds to speak. You will want to use that time carefully. Think about the question and make notes. Even when you're practicing, make sure to use the 30 seconds to make notes. Write them down even. Don't worry about whether they're good ideas or bad ideas, just write them down. And remember, there's no correct answer, just your ideas. Let's have a look at today's question. The question says, when looking for a job, what is more important? Qualifications or work experience? What do you think employers value more? Give reasons for your opinion. Okay, so it's asking for a few things. What is more important? Qualifications or experience? Then it asks, what do you think employers value more? And it asks you to give reasons. So first, you'll want to make notes. My advice is this: pause the video now and make some notes. And I strongly recommend you do this. After, I'll show you my notes. Feel free to pause the video now and make some notes. Try to avoid writing full-length sentences or phrases. Keep it brief. Now remember, you can practice with more questions and get access to even more TOEIC strategy videos at e2testprep.com. If you're looking for the best TOEIC test preparation materials and resources, check it out. Now, let's have a look at my notes. You can see here that I'm not writing full sentences or phrases, just a mess of half words that hold my ideas. Keep in mind, the process of writing these down makes it easier to remember them when I'm speaking, even if I barely look at them. Also, I said that both are important, but experience is better. So keep that in mind. You can discuss both, but in this case, it's as if qualifications are 40% and experience is 60%. And remember, there is no perfect or correct answer, just your ideas, and then support and extend them. Great. So I've now got my ideas written down. Let's get to the next part. After you write your notes, you'll have 60 seconds to speak. Here are a few techniques to maximize your score. Method 1. State your position clearly and quickly. You want to make sure your position is stated quickly and clearly. You can do this by saying, I think, in my opinion, although I think. Keep it fast and keep it simple. In fact, you can even just start with, experience is more valuable, and then explain why. Avoid long-winded or memorized phrases. They don't really help as much as you think, and you want to spend your time focusing on developing the ideas. Method 2. Organize and justify your position. You can do this by saying, this is because. The main reason is. Again, keep it simple. The focus should be on extending the idea. There are many ways you can extend ideas. Here's one technique: extend with effect. Here are some ways you can extend with effect. If, the more, the more. This will allow. This has led to, or this leads to, or this could lead to. So I might say, the more experience you have, the more interest and expertise you'll have, and the more employers will trust you. Or this will allow you to talk more intelligently about your field in a job interview. Now, on test day, this will be hard if you don't practice thinking about these ideas. That's the main thing. Practice thinking this way. What is better? Why? And what is the idea or the effect that supports your position? One final and common method for extending is give an example. I love and hate this technique because there are so many ways you can extend after for example. So let's look at a few. For example, plus effect. For example, if you have some work experience, future employers will know that they can trust you if they hire you. For example, and personal reflection. For example, when I had just graduated university, because I had experience tutoring kids at my old high school, the employer knew that I'd be reliable and that I could not only be trained, but potentially train other people in the future. These should give you more than you'll need to speak for 60 seconds. Listen to my sample answer. Work experience is definitely more important. This is because it not only allows you to have a deeper understanding of whatever you studied or whatever you're planning to work as, but it also shows employers that you're interested in the work, and more importantly, you're possibly more reliable. The more experience you have, the more easily you'll integrate in a new job. It's not that you shouldn't have a qualification, it's that the experience really helps you add value if you're looking for work. I think employers definitely favor experience. Some jobs will definitely require some kind of qualification, but if they have to choose between two candidates, they'll probably pick someone with experience. For example, a few years ago, I got a job as a programmer, and after a few weeks, the boss told me that it was the fact that I'd helped my friends design their websites that got me the job. Let's have a closer look at that answer. Here's the transcript. So notice that I stated my position quickly and clearly, and then I justified it briefly, and I mentioned the effect. After that, I actually said that the other side, in this case, qualifications, is important, but just not as much as experience. Then I clearly address the second part of the question. I explain why, and then give an example. So keep in mind, if you organize your ideas well, you're more likely to use complex grammar. Focus on the ideas and let the words describe the ideas in your mind. And finally, my biggest piece of advice for you on test day, relax. That's right, relax. Don't worry about getting every single word right. If you're nervous or stiff, your pronunciation is not going to be as good, and you're going to forget all the great ideas you've got. All you really want to do on test day is clearly address the question and share your ideas. Now remember, if you want more methods videos and more practice questions, be sure to sign up at e2testprep.com. Good luck.